We are gonna be ranking the most down bad animes. Well, not us, but we're gonna be watching the video. You know what I mean?
There are two types of
I'm such a
anime
bad
fans.
fucking-
People who watch anime for the plot, and liars. Now, don't get me wrong, anime has basically something for everybody. You got action, comedy, romance, mystery, psychological thrillers. But the thing is, some of us aren't here for any of that. Some of us see a pair of
Boobies.
and suddenly, plot? What is that? Some kind of spice? Because while most animes throw in a little bit of fan service every now and then, there are some that looked at the word occasionally and gave it the Kirk special. So today, we're gonna be going over some of the most down bad animes and ranking them based on
All right, we got pretty basic ass animes, right? I don't know where he's going with this, right? Because we could just go straight into fucking hentai, you know what I mean? But I'm assuming by down bad animes, bro's talking about like they just show a couple maybe a nipple, you know what I mean? Like here and there, or like something like high school DxD, you know what I mean? But that's basic. I can't really think of anything else. Like you know the ones that like put you in the Pornhub pregame lobby, you know what I mean?
how down
Get you really
bad they
excited
are.
and you know what I mean? You go do your thing. Prison school.
Before we
Word.
start though, let's lay out this simple tier list. Tier 1 is gonna be down bad. All these animes have some down bad elements. That's why they're on this list. But you could still watch these on the TV to some extent. Tier 2 is gonna be FNAF gameplay.
Actually, speaking of that, bro, when it comes to watching anime on the TV, dude, I was scared to watch Naruto around my family, bro. Off of just, bro, he violated me, bro. I'm young, right? I don't really know better. Dude, he son like like in the second episode he transforms into a naked girl, and I'm like, ah, shit, like I'm cooked, bro. My parents sleeping right next to me. I thought I was about to. After that, bro, it was straight iPad on watching anime, bro. I never threw that shit back on ever since, bro. I learned my lesson the first time.
These are the types of animes where you're constantly checking your surroundings. Cause if that door opens, now you're playing 21 questions. And tier 3 is bedtime phone time. These are the animes that you honestly shouldn't really be watching. They kinda lay dormant in your brain till a meme or a mention of them flashbangs the horrors back into your brain. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the first down bad anime, Food Wars.
Bro, this ain't even
Now,
that bad.
Food
bro.
Wars is one of those animes I was debating, even putting in tier 1, cause, bro, rewatching that shit now compared to when I was 15, dude, it's like I stepped off a Gooner cliff. Like, my freaky ass wanted to be a chef when I was growing up, because of, Gordonius Ramsay. So, when I saw there was an ecchi anime about cooking, you best believe I had to watch it. Dude, I forgot how crazy this show was. Cause within the first 5 minutes of watching it, they're letting you know exactly how this show's about to go.
Is this the first episode?
I know I said tier 1 is like, you can still watch this on the TV, but like, this shit is like right on the edge of tier 2. One of the main gimmicks of the show is that when these mofos taste some food that is so immaculate, straight toe curling, all their clothes.
All right, now think about Gordon Ramsay doing that shit. Like he eats some shit. He on Master Chef, right? He tastes the food. Boom, dick and balls. Like holy shit. Like what are we? Feel me? They just get stripped naked basically off of just tasting shit, bro. But imagine in real life, Gordon Ramsay, dick and balls. For me, adding extra flavors.
God, and you're here like,
Where your clothes at?
See?
and God forbid, you don't have headphones on. Cause now, you gotta explain that you're simply watching this for the plot.
Are you winning, son?
I won't hold y'all though. The plot is pretty fire. Like, it's a very entertaining anime that you could watch for the plot. But like every 10 minutes or so, it's gonna seem like their
My brother
taste
fucks
buds
with this
are
anime
actually
heavy.
in their pants. Like me, whenever I see a Kumi on my screen.
That's
So,
my
this is gonna be
bitch.
going in tier 1. Let's move on to the next anime though. Dress Up Darling. Because I feel like it fits better than Food Wars as an anime you can watch in the living room without having to explain yourself all the time. However,
100%.
when those times do come. Actually,
No, you're right. There was that one scene where she was all sitting on his shit, and this nigga was about to just, feel me, shoot her through the sky just off dick print alone, bro. He was wildin'.
who am I kidding? Those times come in like the second episode. See, Jessup Darling is a phenomenal romance anime. Like, I watch this shit on my bed, kicking my feet like a fat child, knowing that no girl is gonna be my Maureen. And that's okay, cause I already have an express pass towards my goals. It's an anime. You can easily say you're watching for the plot, because there's so many adorable moments that only snap you back to reality
It is
when
pretty
you realize
wholesome.
you're a chud watching this shit. But when the down bad scenes happen, oh my lord. The best way I can describe him is with that one Sully meme, cause you're literally like,
もう汗マジですご
What are
い
we talking about?
but now that we talked about the tier ones, the light work, no reaction
That was in the
tier,
show?
it's time to talk about the actual down bad animes. The ones that'll have you defending yourself like you're an Ace Attorney.
Yo, why's my future baby mama talking to your dumb ass?
High School DxD
Yup.
is quite literally
I watched 4 seasons of this shit, all on YouTube. For some reason, shit was there, and you was, for me, I watched it, bro. I watched it. I was probably in the 7th grade, maybe the 6th. I'm not sure. 4 seasons though on YouTube in the little box, it was all fogged out and shit. But it wasn't censored though. It wasn't censored. I'll let you know that.
the most iconic anti-anime of all time. Asking a male anime fan if he's heard of High School DxD is damn near like asking a basketball fan if he's heard of LeBron. That's how goated this anime is. Now,
That's fine.
there are 2 versions of High School DxD, the TV broadcast and the Blu-ray version. And considering there are 2 versions, you should know what type of timing we're on. The same timing as usually go down bad at Gamerside. High School DxD is one of those animes that you start watching because you see a whole lot of
Boobies.
but you end up staying for the plot, especially the English
but
dub.
that is
like
that is facts though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I remember like getting all hype and shit when you niggas see a titty, but the show wasn't that bad from like what I remember enjoying. Like I remember actually enjoying High School DxD as like a show itself. But I feel like, you know what, bro? If y'all haven't watched it, you should give it a try.
I originally watched this in Japanese, like the great Sanae Takaichi intended. Well, she was the most recent one, so I don't know if I would say her, but like the great Japanese empire intended. But the dub is unironically 10 times better. Some of the most iconic memes come from the dub.
I wish that bicycle seat was my face.
Oh, hi, Issei. I didn't see you there.
Yo, why's my future baby mama talking to your dumb ass?
But I would be a lying man if I said you could watch this in the living room. Hell, even watching it in my Discord server had me feeling like my dad was gonna join the call any minute and whoop my ass. Damn.
You to hang up that computer call.
Wait, I kind of like the tier list, but I ain't catch on. But number 2 is FNAF gameplay. You just
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Alright, if we've made it this far, I'm gonna assume a decent amount of y'all know what prison school is. And if you
Yes.
don't, of
I
course,
never
as
finished
an
it.
amazing, funny, and awesome light-skinned YouTuber I am, I'm gonna give you a breakdown. Basically, the homies enroll at a previously all-female academy, and after they tried getting a peek of some of the baddies in the changing room, they're pretty much sentenced to be prisoners of said academy. Now, I won't lie to you, this is an anime that is like on par with how iconic DxD is. Except, instead of being delayed out the ass like High School DxD is, the anime, or the manga, has one of the worst endings known to man. Like, it's funny talking about this cause Prison School's ending quite literally Kurt Cobain, Akira Hiramoto's career, with how toxic it was. I'm not gonna spoil the ending cause like, it's a genuinely fun and down bad anime to watch and read. But the best way I can describe it is like, oh, you know this romance that was iconic all throughout the series? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Also, the manga ends right after 2.
What the fuck happened? What happened?
Prison School is like
I didn't
eating a
know
cake that tastes great, but the last slice of the cake tastes like carbonated food.
I think I started prison school probably like 3 different times in my life, and I didn't get past the 5th episode simply because I just forgot to go back to it. And every time I did, I restarted because I didn't remember what the fuck happened. Yeah, that's the story of my life.
water. But now, it's time to talk about an anime that in reality belongs in tier 3. But I'm putting it in tier 2 because there's a censored version on Crunchyroll. I'm gonna keep it 100 Pookies. World's End Harem is a giant pile of dog shit. See, I give most animes the benefit of the doubt, but this anime was quite literally hot ass. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows the trope of the average harem protagonist basically being an avid follower of Christ. A baddie could be ready to go right in front of them, but they still manage to find a way to fumble catastrophically
Is it one of
or be
those?
like,
I hate
"No,
that shit,
this
bro."
isn't me." That's basically all Rito is. The whole point of this anime is that all men despawn because of a virus, and Rito happens to be one of the few men still alive. So obviously, they gotta repopulate. And
But
all
this
he
just-
does
this just
is
doesn't
dump
sound
the
good.
baddies because he wants to find his one childhood friend before he went under. What? I hate this anime. I wasted my time watching this anime. Nah, I won't hold y'all. There are a lot of baddies, but that doesn't cancel
shit
out
just sounds
how ass it is.
boring.
It's still going in tier 2 though, even though you'd watch it on one of those websites. But now it's time to talk about the strictly phone only tier, tier 3. Starting off the tier 3 with something well deserving of this spot, we have the hit 2010's anime, Euphoria. I say hit in a joking manner, cause this anime is straight ass. Not to be confused with Zendaya's show, Euphoria. Basically, the plot is that 8 people are trapped in a facility, and if I'm being honest, that's all I'm gonna describe in regards to the plot on YouTube.com. Because
Okay.
there is nothing else family friendly to be said about this anime. This anime sucks ass. Like, for the others on this list, I could at least try and say you're watching somewhat for the plot. But this show is purely morbid curiosity. It's kinda on the same par as recommending Boku no Pico to your friends back in the day.
No
I don't
way.
recommend you try to
I
find
wanna
this
watch
anime to
this
watch.
shit, bro.
It will provide absolutely nothing positive for your life. But
Really?
that's why it's here, in tier 3.
I'm about to make myself retarded.
This is a classic.
Oh boy.
Remember when this shit
Redo
dropped?
of Healer.
My boy
This is
got
one
his
of those
get
animes
back.
that if you were
Or-
active on the internet back in 2020,
I've never-
you would
bro.
know all about.
I've never seen an anime character spin back and switch cheese all his ops like that in my life, bro. But he did it though, and that's my goal.
It was quite literally
I'm
one
on-
of those shock value animes of all time. I say animes in quotation marks, cause you're not gonna be watching this on Crunchyroll. The whole premise of Redo of Healer is that it's basically Rising of the Shield Hero, if Naofumi wasn't a bitch. Now, this is a line I used back in 2021 because I made a video talking about the anime back then. Looking back, it's more like if the average incel Twitter user was given Naofumi's plotline. Like, the similarities between the two are kinda hard to ignore. But yeah, you honestly just have no reason to be watching this anime. The plot isn't great, nor are the non-plot scenes. Those scenes feel like they're straight out of a Queen Bee production. If you know that ball, that me up. Tier 3 though.
Wait, what's that?
Meow meow, nigga.
Ending off this video with a rather controversial tier 3. We have an anime that's damn near on the same playing field as Boku no Pico, Yosuga no Sora. Now, I'll be the first to admit it. This anime isn't terrible. Like, compared to Euphoria, it's something you could actually watch for the plot. The music is incredible, and so is the setting. That's also kind of where my praises end. The whole gist of Yusuke no Sora is that both Haruka and Sora are orphans. Their parents, were doing a bit too much boozing and cruising. So, they end up having
think I
to move
watched
to a
Kiss X
rural
Kiss.
village to live with their
Sis.
grandma. And the whole point of the anime is Haruka, the brother, basically cracks different girls every 2 to 3 episodes and culminates with some coffin of Andy and Lele type timing. I'll be honest, I watched this back when I was a teenager, along with most of the animes on this list. This shit wasn't at all as good as I remembered. It was mainly one of those animes I watched for my wiener.
This
Tier
this
3.
doesn't even look
But yeah,
interesting.
those are
I think
8
I might
of
go
the
watch
most down
Euphoria
bad
though later, I'm
animes.
not gonna lie. That wasn't bad, man. That wasn't bad, bro. Shout out to bro. I like his video editing and all that. You know what? I'm kind of proud of myself because I can't really think of any more down bad animes that aren't just considered fucking hentai. You know what I mean? I ain't really watched those. You know what I mean? Like I watched a little bit of Redo a Healer, High School DxD. You know, I did that. That's me. What else was on there?
One of those
So I
websites.
thought I was gonna go somewhere. All right, but that wasn't bad.